Hello guys, this is Krishna Adya, and in last session we studied about how to update the data of the database table using PHP forms. Now in this task, delete the record of the database table using PHP forms. Now what we have to do to delete the record of the database table? First we have to create a page that will accept the ID from the user, and then we have to fire the delete query. So now let's start our task. So our first task is to create a text box that will accept the employee ID from the user. So for that HTML file will be used. So I will be creating a file named as emp_id.html. Now give the title, that is employee ID. Then in the body tag we will use the table tag and form tag. We will use table tag for better designing, and the form tag so that it can allow us to create a text box and a button. Now let's give a label as employee ID. And now we want a input type text for the text box, and let's give the name as ID. Now we want a submit button. So now input type equal to submit, and the name is equal to submit, and the value is equal to go. Now if you don't assign any value in the input type submit, then the text by default will be assigned to the button will be submit, and I want the text as go in the button, so I have assigned the value equal to go. Now our next task is to store the text of the text box named as ID into a variable known as ID. So now it will contain an PHP file. So I am creating the file as emp_delete.php. Now in the form action, give the name of that file, and method is equal to post. So when the button will be clicked, the control will go to the emp_delete.php. Now in this file, first we have to store the value of the text box into the variable. So take a variable ID is equal to $_post and the name of the text box, that is ID. So now the value of the text box name as ID, using the post method, assign that value to the variable ID. So now our next task is to check that whether the ID that is entered by the user exists in the database or not. So for that we have to select the data of the database. So first provide the connection using MySQLi_connect. And it contains the 4 parameters, that is host name, then the username, password, and the name of the database, that is practice. So now if connection contains any query, then further data will not be executed. The code will be died over here and the message will be shown unable to connect. Now we have to assign the select query. So for that I am using the variable select and our query will be select. We have to select only ID. So select employee ID from table name, that is employee. Now we have to fire the query. So for that variable result and using the function that is MySQL underscore query, the query will be fired, that is $connection and $select. The $connection and $select are both the variables that is accepted by the MySQL underscore query or die. So if select query will contain any error, then the code will be died and the error message will be seen that unable to select the data. Now our next task is to fetch the ID from the database and store that ID into a variable so that we can compare that the ID fetched and the ID that is given by the user both are matched or not. So for that while loop will be used, while $row is equal to MySQLi underscore fetch underscore Ashok and dollar. So now MySQL underscore fetch underscore Ashok, what this function does, it fetches the associative array. So till the data will be fetched, we have to store the value that is fetched into a variable. So for that I will use the variable em underscore id is equal to $row and the column name. That is emp underscore id. So now the data of the emp underscore id column will be saved into the em underscore id variable. Now we have to check that whether the id that is entered by the user exists in the database or not. So for that if condition will be used. If id means the id that is entered by the user is same as the id that is fetched, so em underscore id. So if both id matches, then we have to delete the data. So for that delete is equal to delete from table name where the id that is emp underscore id is equal to id that is the id entered by the user. Now fire the delete query. So now the query will be fired using MySQL underscore query. Now we have to check that the query has been successfully fired or not. So for that if the result variable contains value 1, then the data has been successfully deleted. Else data is not deleted. Now if both the id matches, that the id fetched and the id entered by the user, if both are equal, then the delete operation will be performed. But if both are not equal, then we have to show a message that the ID is invalid. Invalid ID. So our programming task is completed over here. Now let's see that this works or not. So now let's see which ID is in the database. The ID is 9 and 10. Okay, so now as I enter the number 10, the data of the 10 is deleted. Now again, when I will enter the number 10, the ID has become invalid ID because the ID of number 10 doesn't contains over here. So by this way you can delete the data of the database. So thank you for watching my video, and if you like it then please subscribe my channel. Thank you.